Can you hear me now? Oh, I must have muted it. All right, let me repeat myself. What's up, chat? What's up, y'all? What's today, Wednesday? Welcome to the channel. If y'all are new, if you're returning, welcome back. I'm going to pull some cards and tell you what's in store for you. If you're watching this on replay, it can still resonate for you. If you're here doing the live stream, say what's up. If you would like me to connect with your energy. All right. Let's put this on subscribers. All right. Happy hump day. And if you want to catch me live on another day and it doesn't resonate with you, definitely come back around this time or a little bit earlier. We love you now. Is Tory Lane still in jail? I don't know why that just came to my mind. Want me. Everyone falls in love sometimes. Yes. Oh, man. Okay. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, Spirit. Thank y'all for all the hearts. I be seeing it when I glance up at the chat. I appreciate it. The little emojis. Let's see. What's coming in the chat? What's coming in the chat? What's coming in the chat? Is this something I don't know about? That was random. What's coming in the chat? Something about to happen? Welcome. I haven't even started yet. Maybe someone's going to be in the chat tonight. I don't know why I'm nervous. Like, I know I'm not nervous, but something about nervous energy. All right. I'll give it like 20 more seconds. Okay. All right. So, what's in the cards for everybody in the live chat tonight? On to something. What's in the cards for everybody in the live chat tonight, Spirit? Oh, thank you. Y'all so sweet. Don't be doing that. Y'all making me nervous. Y'all making me shy now. Don't do that. Thank you. Y'all so sweet. Jeez. All right, let's try to shuffle it another way. Oh, Lord. So we got twin flame messages. Ay, ay, ay. And then we have second house, which is Taurus. I have. Taurus, you got resources. You got money. You also got kindred spirits here. All right, you and kindred spirits. are getting the bag, okay? You and fellow Taurians are getting the bag, okay? You're perfecting some type of skill, craft. You know your worth. Your focus on your own personal resources, which means you're focused on your lot. You're not looking around at nobody else's. Matter of fact, you're probably missing an action, which is why when I was shuffling the first way, it's like you don't really know, you're not really divulging anything. So spirit has to kind of like, okay, we're gonna take over and just give you some confirmations. I feel like this is confirmations. All right, you are spiritually aware of how to circulate good energy, how to circulate good energy when you're going through a storm or any situation happens. You know how to redirect that attention back to where it needs to be, and that's on you at all times. Um, so if you were circulating your energy with other people, talking to people, or just kind of like being generous and opening your heart and X, Y, and Z and being empathetic, it's like you're being selfish now. Self-care, you know? I'm selfish. You know, y'all ever saw that song? What's her name? Dang. Y'all know her song, Self-Care? Look up the song Self-Care. I think it's by Christina. Yeah, so you're abstaining from sex. A lot of y'all are abstaining. All right, you cut certain things off cold turkey, habits. I think my hair is in my mouth. Habits. I feel like y'all are really cutting off anything that got you lagging. Okay, if anything that got you loading, you on DSL, DSL internet, you switching to Wi-Fi. Like you switching, you upgrading, you letting go, going through a rebirth. This is the time for good energy to circulate where now you get the intention. You get the good energy coming back to you tenfold in the form of everybody else that you've been externalizing and giving. It's like now it's their turn to give to you. So this is definitely with 8th house. This is other people's money coming back to you for all the good that you have given to other people. It's like now it's time for you to collect. It's like your collect call. All right. So right now, this is about going within. All right, Spirit wants us to go within into our subconscious mind and really do some subliminal work. Okay. So I'm interested to see what comes out in the tarot cards. All right, you're about to start noticing your friend groups or your kindred spirits, people that are on whatever is in your subconscious realm. You're about to notice that your algorithm is responding to it. New friends, new social groups, new platforms, new collaborations, new networking. It's a whole different type of tier. And I feel like we'll get to the twin flame messages, but this, I feel like your twin flame connection helped get you here. Your twin flame connection could have been the catalyst to help you activate this. Something has activated. This could be a Kundalini awakening. This could be, the subconscious realm is the dark feminine, all right, because it's the hidden. It's not the conscious, right? So you may have activated your dark feminine era, and that's not a gender. It's just an energy. Okay. And so to affirm whatever's in your subconscious realm, your divine feminine energy is about to be circulating and attracting people towards it that think like you, believe like you, and so it's less resistance. All right, where are my tarot cards? It just got hot in here all of a sudden. So you doing some root work. You rewiring some things. You like unplug that shit, plug this shit in, take off everything. Like you just detached and you saw the tanglement with all your wires. And you was like, just unplug every fucking thing. You had a blackout. Some of y'all could have actually crashed out. I don't know. But it's like, unplug everything. And now you looking at, okay, blue wire. What's this wire right here? You trying to decide which ones you want to plug in, which ones you want to unplug from. And you're just doing some cleaning, like deep cleaning. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Anything that makes you feel unhappy, miserable, low vibrational, you cutting that shit off. I feel like you severing its head. If something was parasitic type toxic and you cutting its head off. Allegedly. Gotta make sure I say that. I don't want YouTube coming for me. We just now starting to become friends again. Like YouTube was mad at me for a second. I love you, YouTube. All right, what's in the subconscious? What's currently in the subconscious? So right now your subconscious is saying there are some unhealthy things that was communicating to you. All right, because we have romance in reverse. Something that wasn't growing. You didn't have to think twice about it. You knew exactly what it was. You knew exactly what needed to go. And so your subconscious said, this shit is toxic, chat. Oh, this shit is toxic. Did you check on me? People didn't check for you. They wasn't looking for you. They didn't even know you was going through some shit. Nobody even check on you, Taurus. Nobody even check on y'all. You could be a Scorpio. You could be a Taurus. They wouldn't even know if you was alive or if you was, croaked over. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't know. Just another person on another string of, just what you can use, what you can get out of somebody. All right. So your subconscious realm has said, this is unhealthy. This got to go. It may have had you lazy and just feeling really sluggish. It's not your energy. It wasn't your energy. Something was not your energy. Could have been alcohol. Could have been drinking alcohol for the past 5 days. Did you check on me? I don't know. This could have been consuming something. If you wasn't consuming it by mouth, it could have been like the way you speak to yourself. It was very unhealthy. Something put you on your knees. Like, God, just please take whatever that's not for me. Remove that shit. And I feel like that's what's happening. Whatever you ask for, you're going through a purging process, y'all. You're going through a purging process. Okay? This decision, it may feel like you gotta go through this little tiny hole. You may feel like you have no control, like you just crippled in this situation and you gotta go through it, and it's a season. And it's not beneficial to you for you to ask yourself how you got in this position or how you're gonna get out of it. You gotta just go through the hole. You gotta just go through that dark period. Take what you learned from whatever situation. All right, focus on your daily routines. Something about you just focusing on what you can achieve, focusing on what you can do. That's going to keep you sane, mentally sane as you go through this purging process. Because something is being removed out of you. It's like an exorcism, It's happening. Detox, something like that. Yes, like I'm serious this time. You devoted yourself to something again, or in general. You're going to feel good again. You stop analyzing this situation. You stop thinking about it. Taking your power back. And because you're taking your power back, your money going to come back. It's the best decision you ever made. You finna be so happy that you made this decision. There is going to be a period, maybe like the next 3 months, where you're going to feel like you just a robot, You just stick it to the schedule, stick it to your agenda, stick it to your to-do list, really to stay out of your emotions. And Spirit is saying that's okay. It's okay to be in that frequency, because you are going through a lot spiritually. And the last thing they want you to do is be hard on yourself and over-concentrate or compensate. where you're giving too much attention to anyone else's opinion about you being selfish. Like you got to be selfish. I feel like you reinventing yourself, you leveling up, you going through a metamorphosis, and you're gonna come out on the other side so much better, so much stronger. You like, I have everything that I need inside of me. Yeah. It doesn't even feel like a glow up. It just feels like you're replenishing yourself. And this time, you're not gonna let nobody empty this cup. You're not finna deplete yourself for nobody. It's control. I could do bad all by myself, but instead of doing bad all by yourself, you're doing good all by yourself. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like somebody wanted you to like argue, fight, go back and forth. And instead of doing that, you went within about it. You was like, God, is this healthy? You had to ask self, is this healthy? Is this beneficial to us? And the voice in your head, the God in your head said, no, it is not beneficial at all. Matter of fact, it's unhealthy, it's toxic. The Ten of Pentacles. Some of y'all has family. Someone that you have a family with. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could feel betrayed by someone that you were helping, like you were helping someone else with their mental health, and then they like shit on you. I don't know. Some of y'all could have been helping someone. Like, it doesn't even have to be like romantic. It could have been like, let's say you're a therapist and someone comes to you for help and you're encouraging them and you're just, circulating the good vibes, making yourself available to them. And I feel like this person may have like did something to you, tried to control you, invertly tried to control you. The Ten of Pentacles, like they bought you or they own you or something. Not like expecting you not to ever like they were buying your loyalty or something. This could be at your job. This could be a boss at your job, Maybe you decided that your job is not healthy for you. It could be a boss, a coworker, some type of dictator was trying to brainwash you and convince you that you couldn't do some shit by yourself. And so it's a battle, but I feel like the promise for you is that you will be victorious in this battle. Okay. I just feel like this was the last person that you would have suspected would do something like that, like this to you. Like somebody wanted you to have low self-esteem. Somebody was trying to break you down by the pound and make you like beg for mercy. When they be like tap out, make them tap out like uncle or some shit. Yeah, somebody was I mean, this is crazy. I guess somebody was using their wand or something. Cause I heard fiscal. Isn't that like money? Isn't like fiscal? I think fiscal is money. Somebody in your environment, somebody connected to you, but it doesn't feel like they may be connected to you by the Ten of Pentacles, so it's like extended, so it's not like directed. So it's either professional through business or this is by way of association, like someone else connected to someone else, I don't know, unless it's your direct parent. This could even be like ancestrally, like your own father figure, your archetype, patriarchal energy may have, like with the Ten of Pentacles, been trying to like intercede in your life and like use you like a mouthpiece or something like that or something. Could have been like, you know, possession, type of energy. It's definitely giving me manipulation. But it definitely gives me like someone that is like not mentally, like they have like double personality or something. They have like a really big ego. This is someone that would like love on you, but then with the Ten of Swords, they they betray you or hurt you. Like they love you and hate you, like fatal attraction. They want to see you be successful, but not more successful than them. And they want to feel like you are like crazy over them, like addicted to them or something. They might want you to be addicted to them. Like really. And I really feel like, you know how they say dematize or pematize, but it feels me, if it, what? It's like not even, this person could have never even like touched you or something like that. It's like trying to put themselves in you, astral project themselves into you, into your subconscious realm. Your subconscious realm was like, spit that shit out. Get that shit out. That is not happening. That's a hell to the no. And you ain't the first person that this person did that to. This is someone that make their way around. It's like a sport. It's amusing to somebody. Someone struggle with their identity. It's like they want to be the divine feminine energy so bad that they trauma bond with people on some family shit. The Ten of Pentacles. But then like in their head, they assume that like when you're in a gang, you know how like gang affiliation, like y'all, they all do the same shit, right? But if you on a territory that they feel like they dominate, they consider you trying to profit off of their corner, their little corner or whatever. And it's like they feel like they're the ringleader and they determine who gets to like be on their block. Like they'd have done data or they'd have like, I don't know. I think this is someone that's in this shit and it's in their own head. It's in their own head. But it's like at the same time, with the Ten of Pentacles, this is like, I want everybody to win. I want everybody to be successful. I want all my family, we all doing the same thing. But then they plotting behind your back and doing stuff. And they doing it to multiple people. This is somebody that they don't know what they are. They really don't. They don't know whether they're a boy or a girl. They confused. That somebody's confused. No. Because the Empress shouldn't be in reverse. Because we're talking about the subconscious realm. It's like they love the divine feminine energy, but they don't at the same time. It's like I love it, but I don't. And so I treat it really bad. You know what I'm saying? I play on it. I fuck off on it. I do fucked up shit. And then they pretend like they don't. This is someone that's trying to get they private parts wet. Uh, we all you need to know, this shit unhealthy. Okay, this shit is unhealthy. Very unhealthy. It's the truth though. It's the motherfucking truth. Temperance. Yeah, they feel like they are doing God's work. So not everybody is your friend. Even if they do something with you, but there's no need to be paranoid about it. I think it's like a with the sun energy, I feel like this person's gonna get exposed. This person's gonna get exposed. Somebody could have gave this person bad advice to like let you go, to make you feel so they know how it feels. Someone could have like told somebody to be like reciprocate some shit, you know, go tit for tat about something. Anyway, you could have just met this person. This could even be like a person you just met. Any hoots. Calm you up. Somebody don't take rejection well. They got mental health issues. This person may want to talk to you. So you ghosted someone, cut somebody off, you let them go. Yeah, and you don't feel bad about it at all. All right? Something about loyalty. Someone here wanted you to be loyal to them, fixed to them, fixated on them. I keep hearing fixated or fixed school. Readiness. This person, if this is like anybody that's, whether they in this energy or not, you're going to meet a lot of people, or you've met a lot of people that just not ready. And because they know that they're not ready, they can't go wherever you're going. They're not willing to go through the darkness like you're willing to go through the darkness. They try to keep you from going down that path. It's like they want you to feel like, oh, you don't want to go down that path. That's a bad path to walk down. But this is all about trying to keep you from accessing a part of yourself that you have. You have great power. They're afraid that if you go down a particular path, or you go after your dreams and your ambitions, that you're going to be so successful and you'll be out of their league. So you had a lot of people that was intimidated by you. And when people feel intimidated by someone that they want, they tend to try to attack your self-esteem and your self-worth and make you feel small, because they know you're going to outgrow them one day. And so they try to have you think small and be small so y'all can all still be alike. And so what they'll do is they'll act like they ignore you. They'll act like they don't care about what you're doing for self-love. They'll start this whole cycle. Like, I'm not fighting for you. I don't care. You can do whatever you want to do. And it's a way to have you like confused, because it's like, how you pray for something, you get it, and then you act like a jackass. What did Drake say? A wise person once told him that either you're on a roll like tissue, or you're taking a shit from an asshole. I thought that shit was brilliant. So you're on a roll like tissue. instead of taking shit from an asshole. Because this is an asshole. And they full of shit. And now they're not your problem. Good for them. Someone is no longer your problem. That's what Drake said. And they're going to be mad. They're going to be mad because you over them. Like, you done. This person was trying to make you more loyal to them. They were trying to make you fight for them. They were trying to like get you hooked on phonics. Okay? So what Drake said? Drake said that someone told him that it's either you're on a roll like tissue or you're taking shit from an asshole. That's what he said. And that energy has been returned back to sender. They can have all of them and they demons. They all could lay up together. And you have recommitted yourself to whatever promise you made to yourself. You recommitted yourself to your spiritual self-care practices. Okay. This person is secretly trying to see if their tactic worked on you. Oh, didn't work. They just made you level up. That's it. And now they don't have your ear. They don't have your ear. Because once a person feel like they got your ear, they feel like they could do anything. The day you stop listening, they know it's hard to get you out that mode. And you are done. Like, you done. We got lust. I'm telling y'all, I told you somebody was trying to break your back in or do some weird shit. They was running and then trying to trigger you to chase them. Okay? They thought they had you. Thought you wasn't going to be able to get over them. They was hoping that they fixed your ass good enough to where you would feel like scared to try anything else new, that you would be too bitter. It's like at the bare minimum, if they couldn't get you to cut off other options, they would at least prefer you be bitter. What this is telling me is that whatever grieving process you went through, you're not compartmentalizing it and holding on to hope. Hope makes you bitter, right? This is saying that a lot of y'all have decided that you've accepted the truth. And this was what your subconscious realm needed. It was for you to accept that something is just it's not healthy, And so the wishful thinking of second chances, nostalgia, maybe if I work on myself, it will inspire this person to work on themselves and we can meet on the other side or something. This is saying that you got off the stupid train. You was like, yeah, nah. Today is the day where I pick myself up. Today is the day where I'm not going to even be upset. I'm not going to be bitter. I'm walking away from this situation and I know I gave everything. I know I did it all. That's all stubborn signs need, is to know that they gave their all. Once they know that they gave their all and that they allowed their heart to be open and you reject their open heart, it's an acceptance letter. At that point, it's just, thank you for giving me the confirmation that I needed to prioritize myself, Just simple. No, I wish you harm. I hope you're going to learn today. None of that. That's it. That's it. You graduated. Congratulations. You successfully graduated. Yeah. It is what it is. It's not your problem. That's just not my problem. It is what it is. So I feel like that's what your twin flame. This person may be your contradiction. Let's talk about your kindred spirits because I feel like something is coming. Like you have a lot to look forward to, which means that with money, value, skills, you're going to meet people where y'all able to exchange ideas, thoughts, cultivate other stuff together, like conversation about real things that's worth talking about. So let's see. Spirit wants you to go within about some type of business opportunity. Some of y'all, this is a business opportunity. If you're trying to not collaborate. So in this next phase of whatever you're doing to make money or whatever you are teaching yourself, whatever craft you have, there's a period of time where Spirit wants you to prioritize yourself. What does Spirit mean when they say that? Well, when you realize that it's unhealthy to constantly extend yourself to people because you see the potential in them, it can feel a little foreign to see the potential in yourself and focus on seeing that potential to its fullest potential, right? It can feel a little foreign because it's like, damn, I have so much time to put to myself. What do I do with all these 24 hours that I didn't have before? And it's going to feel, for the next 9 months, it's going to feel like a chore. It's going to feel like you are doing busy work. It's going to feel like you're a project to yourself. And you are, because you're reteaching yourself. You're relearning new habits, healthier habits. You're confronting something that's been long overdue. And so even in a professional context, when you meet kindred spirits and people that are doing the same thing as you may want to overextend and support another person. And so you take that same type of behavior pattern and you find a kindred spirit and you say, oh, wow, we're just alike. I want to pour into you because you're just alike. And Spirit is saying, give yourself time to be your own, pour into yourself. And the same thing you see in those kindred spirits, put yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? Be selfish. It's okay to prioritize yourself and to see your skills and your talents into fruition and not feel guilty about it. There will come a time to collaborate. There will come a time to network, but there will be no love lost. When you're dealing with kindred spirits, there's no love lost when you come and go. They're not looking at you. This is how you know when you find your soul tribe. They're not looking at you like, where the hell you been? I didn't see you. You weren't at my show, or you weren't here. You weren't doing this. Kindred spirits understand that you have to prioritize yourself before you can show up for anybody else. Just the same ways they prioritize themselves. So in this new relationship dynamic with kindred spirits, even though y'all have a lot of things similar, you have to be willing to sit with yourself in that uncomfortable space and have a conversation with yourself, journal, and ask yourself, what are we cultivating today? And what do we have already around us that will allow us to cultivate this? How can I cultivate this for free? That's the first objective. How can I see this into fruition with with the resources that I already have? How can I do this with no money? Like, how can I just start? Even if you feel like you aren't where you want to be. If you want to, givers have to be able to give from a space where they are doing it they're going within about it. So they can never go without. So you got to go within. And as you go within, you do heal other people and help other people along the way. But Spirit is saying you have to put the oxygen mask on yourself. And I feel like this is a different mode because it's not just about introspection and just talking about it. This is the year of action, right? And so what you're attracting is opportunities to take action, opportunities to have yourself challenged, opportunities to perfect a skill or a talent. So it's different, but don't try to trauma bond with kindred spirits is what Spirit's saying. Because you'll be taking that same thing you were supposed to learn from your twin flame connection into these kindred spirit connections, and it won't be a vibrational match. Because trauma bonding is when you're going through something uncomfortable and you try to fill that space with something to take away the pain, whether you use an unhealthy substance or a healthy substance. The best way to process pain is to create from it. Pain is meant to be turned into purpose. If you don't put that pain into something, it will eat you away like rotten. You'll start to become what's eating you up on the inside, and you don't want that. That's the only way it turns inside out on you. And so find a way to give it back and transmute it, alchemize it. And get some profit off of it. If you're gonna go through some pain, can you get paid for your pain? I'm just saying. Can you get paid for it? It's not meant to render you void. If it renders you void, that means it left you empty. But if the pain renders you profit, that means it, what did Lizzo say? She said something. She said she creates music. What did she say? Damn, she said something. Do y'all know what she said? She says she creates music. Hold on. Let me see if I can trigger my memory. She said something about what her music is. She said it's like a positive way of looking at negative experiences. So, yeah. She says she creates music that finds positive things in darkness. And so that's what y'all got to do. You got to find positive in darkness. So your pain is the darkness. That's that dark hole I was telling you about. And you got to find the positive in that darkness. The more you could do that, the more that wound is already closing and mending. And so when she creates music, she says that it's always about, the lyrics is always about how she was able to find the positive in, I think there was one song that she was talking about. If he love you, then walk your fine ass out the door. Yeah, if he don't love you, like he whatever is. So that's a dark situation. He don't love you. And the positive is you can leave. Wake up. And believe it or not, it's a lot harder than it sounds. So that's why I'm giving context for somebody that's going to need it. All right, so Spirit is trying to, like, there's an abundance for everybody. No matter what corner of social media or the internet you're on, there's an abundance, because kindred spirits mean you're artist, they're artists. Okay? You are busy, they are busy. And they're doing the same thing. So it's important that with these kindred spirits, spirit is saying, you don't have to worry about what someone else have or what they're doing or be in competition with nobody that's kindred like you. When you have your own dark hole that you can always draw from, you have your own pain that you can extract from. Your unique journey is always going to be where you're most rewarding. It's like what you have to work with. And that's going to be what brings you to your pentacle. That's going to bring you where you need to be. Versus trying to like dominate a certain industry or dominate a certain region or genre. All that ego shit ain't necessary, right? That's just, tossing around egos. Because that's what can typically happen with kindred spirits, is that y'all have so much in common, or y'all are a lot similar, that you over relate or you overcompensate. And Spirit's pretty much saying quarrel in reverse. That's not necessary. Because just like you have a void, every person was created with a void that they can extract something from. All right. Now the problem becomes when people don't want to tap into that. And so instead of tapping into their own pain and really relating with humanity, they rather observe the pain of humanity and then create from that. That's not authentic. That's kind of like what Kindred was describing with Drake. They're kindred in the same industry, but at the same time, what Kendrick was saying is, you don't have the pain and the struggle of being in poverty or coming from certain places. You had a different reality. Don't try to paint this narrative that you have this reality when you don't. It's fake. It's a facade. But yes, you can observe many people going through it and listen to their stories and draw from it, but it's not your pain. It don't belong to you. It was not the one that God gave you to work through. That's what kindred spirits have to understand, is that creates lack. That creates limitation. That type of quarrel and that type of strife is what makes it stingy energy. And the divine feminine don't like stingy energy. Divine feminine energy likes creativity, opens up to you. Divine feminine opens up to you. Your subconscious realm will open up to you individually, male and female, based off of how generous you are. And the only way she's going to always know, because she's the gatekeeper of whether or not you're genuine or not. And she's going to determine whether or not you faking it, or if you are drawing from your real pain that she helped you create. It's the womb. Are you drawing from that darkness, or are you trying to stay away from it? Are you running from it? Yeah. Trying to remain logical and be smart and strategic. Yeah, all that's great. That's patriarchal. That's masculine. But at the end of the day, you can make one hit and literally win a Grammy. You see what I'm saying? Because he's schooling you at the same time. The difference is, I can speak on this because this is a pain that I have earned. This is a rite of passage that I acquired. If you didn't go through something, don't try to be that. Yeah, you gotta go within so you don't go without, because you're gonna find yourself slacking and lacking in these streets. And it's gonna be a telltale. Exactly. A whole fucking Grammy. Discrimination. Practicality. in reverse. Yeah, you can't take something that was earned, right? It's too rooted, you know. The more you go into your roots, the more pain there is. The more you go into your ancestry, the more pain there is. There's always pain to draw from, because that's where humanity connects. That's the same creation that created everything. And it takes pain to create anything. That is a pain, purpose, and profit. All those three things is the key. That's the sauce. Yeah, strategy. And so every time the divine feminine, which is the subconscious realm, feels like somebody's trying to use their wits and be smart, and I'm gonna cut corners, I'm gonna do this X, Y, and Z, she'd be like, I see you. I see you. You cannot trick the divine feminine. That's why he said, my bitch is my pen. She always been my pen. It's a relationship. If you spend too much time, she gets jealous. Divine feminine energy gets jealous. Creation gets jealous. But she gonna always take you back. If you do right. If you do right by her, she gonna take you back. She gonna teach your ass, but she gonna take you back. That's what it means to be a spirit medium. Whether you singing, writing, channeling, tarot, quantum, it don't matter. Don't nothing move unless she say so. Because she the only one that can move shit throughout this realm, because it belongs to her. She just be letting shit go. So it's a whole nother that's a whole nother topic for another day. Fury. I'm telling you, she get. And that's why sometimes she'll trigger you. Because she want to see what you're really about. She want to see. It's why she'll use other kindred spirits to make you mad. Right? And it's not personal. It's necessary. And everybody gotta play their part. She be role playing too. But that's the goddess energy. It just is what it is. And she be expecting you not to get mad. Like, don't take it out on the next person because I provoked them to provoke you, because I got to test your spirit. You don't want her to test your spirit, you're going to have a problem. So we got some real character building happening, because she want to see if you're really breaking that generational curse, if you're really about it. If you're really about it. You want this gift? You want this talent? I got something for you. This ain't for everybody. But for those of y'all that, like, you going through something, wow. Welcome to the club. Because this shit, and declare, we all fam. But this shit is not easy. This shit is not easy. She want to know what your limits are. What's your triggers? What's your pushing points? What you gonna do with anger? Anger is also, can't you see that all of these are channels of creation? Get mad. Sometimes you gotta get mad so you can confront those patterns that you have. Sometimes you gotta get mad, right? It's okay to hate something sometimes. It's okay to hate an addiction you have. It's okay to hate a thought process you have. It's okay to say, you know what, this has been literally holding me back from everything I could have. And today I conquer you. Today you do not get to live. You do not get to continue operating in my subconscious realm. You don't do that. That's just not what's going to happen. And so something that you used to consider, there was some type of restriction, limited belief system, some type of blockage, some type of agreement that was restricting a gift from being able to flow effortlessly. I don't care if it's singing, maybe it was like you singing, but you not singing from the soul. This year is about the soul, being able to articulate your emotions from the soul. All right, soul food. And she couldn't really communicate with you because something was blocking that metamorphosis and trying to tell you like, oh, don't go that way, you're gonna lose yourself. Something was trying to stop you from your own greatness. And so she had to use kindred spirits that are doing the same thing that you feel inspired to do, to tell you over and over and over again, right? And they may have triggered you and made you mad, and it felt like shadow work, being provoked, or, and you may have doubted, because this is saying the type of limited belief system that was so rooted in a lot of y'all subconscious mind. It was like antivirus. It's like it protects anyone. Like, you ever saw Inception? That's what it's like. Anyone trying to help you figure out what it is that you got in your brain that's preventing you from accessing this or freeing yourself from that, you got these little minions protecting it. And so a lot of people went to war trying to resurrect you from the dead. On that elevator, they had to go down to the first floor, back to when you were a child, and they had to work their way up. So you could have a metamorphosis. So a lot of kindred spirits are, and you are being prepared. Your character is being developed as we speak, so that you can be the next leaders. And so everybody gonna get their turn. Everybody gonna get their turn to be wop. Fuck them up. So don't feel no type of way. All my kindred spirits that felt like you were being psychically attacked and people was doing this and you just trying to help, but don't even worry. Everybody gonna have their turn. I promise you. And there's nothing new under the sun. Everybody gonna have their turn because their character gotta be developed. And the only way to develop character is to fuck them up. Don't be scared. You gotta be a bone crusher. You ain't never scared. Fear can't exist here. You cannot step into these spiritual streets with fear. You know why? Because fear will conjure up your worst nightmares and use it to attack you with. So you have to literally become nothing and surrender and say, if you are to venture down this rabbit hole and you are to never return, what do you have to lose? If you don't make it to the brink of I have nothing to lose, you will get in that rabbit hole and you will start seeing shit. You're going to lose your fucking mind. You get in that rabbit hole and you better come with a heart as light as a feather. Because if you have a heavy heart or you are not having dealt with your pain and you try to walk through that valley, Yeah, you can't go in there with fear. You got to tell fear, hello fear, I got to let you go. I'm breaking up with you. We don't go together no more. I evict you. I evict you from my temple. You cannot be here. We can't go on this journey no further. You got me up until this point, and now I don't need you no more because I'm flying solo. Then you go, you see that rabbit hole, and it's like, okay, I can take you to the hole. I know how I got here, but I can't make you go down that hole. You got to choose it for yourself. And that's what a lot of kindred spirits were out here doing in these spiritual streets, was showing y'all how they did it, and you have to do the rest. You have to put in the work. And the work looks like going to the darkness. Trying to be rainbows and lollipops and skip that part and just relate, be relatable and resonate with some shit. You're trauma bonding. You're not really doing anything. But when someone tells you it's time to go to the darkness, you got to go by yourself. So the person that took you there, typically it'd be readers and spiritualists and different things like that. They took you there, they put you on, and then you be like, okay, all I got to do is go through there. And then your ass try to go through there and be like, okay, but listen, I said when you get to the corner, make a left before you try to go straight. Make a left first talk, go pay the toll. Go pay the toll. The toll man gonna tell you what you need to do next. But if you try to be grown and you do it yourself, the toll man gonna fuck you up. And so some people came out, they said, I got this shit. I'm gonna learn my way. Say less, do it your way. You know what's best. And they went down the hole, and then they barely made it out that shit. And when they came out, whoever told them that this is where they went, they immediately felt like they wanted to attack you. I blame you. That's what they did. They were trying to blame you for telling them that they have the power to do anything. That's one of the things that happen when you wake people up. They be feeling like, how dare you make me aware of some shit? How dare you? They could get mad at you because you made them aware of something, that they have the power, that they have a choice. That's what y'all was dealing with. A lot of people was mad at you for even telling them that they had a choice, making them aware that they had a choice. Because they wanted to be able to eat their steak, like in the Matrix. He was pissed that someone gave him an option between a red and a blue pill. And he betrayed a lot of people just so he could taste the flavor of steak again. That shows you just how much how much flavor and things being desire is. He was like, hey, listen, I just want me a piece of steak. I'm tired of eating that damn goo. And so that's kind of like why the Fury card is here. And so in this season, a lot of people are going to be made aware of what they have done to their own kindred spirits, just like them. You coming up against people that just like you. How you look? That's the biggest problem. Be you against your own kind. You against your own kindreds. I know that steak was fire. And that's the curse of a generation, a level of consciousness. That's how this is yeah. So y'all can really I feel like a lot of people are going to be realizing like who they need to be. Take that shit up with the person you mad at. That's what I see here. A lot of people are about to realize they need to take that up with the person that hurt them. Take it up with the person. It's not a lot of y'all that are in these positions of helping people and things like that, the energy's about to let up. Because I do feel like a lot of them was trying to determine if you the enemy or if the person you telling them is the enemy is actually the enemy. They were trying to figure out. And it was really confusing. And it was a lot of evil eye back and forth. And the energy has been thick. Most especially in every Taurus energy you could possibly think of. Collectively, it has been thick. And it's because when all this awareness is being made aware, your mind is going to want to try to find, right? This is what stubborn traits do. Stubborn traits, all the traits of the wheel, all the zodiacs of the wheel, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. What all of them are going to try to do is to find the corporate. Okay? They're going to try to find a corporate. And they always come for the messenger before anybody else. They're going to come to the person that told them that they shit stink. And they're going to sit there and they're going to watch you and they're going to judge you and they're going to be all that intensity that they have with they karmic relationships and family and friends and all these dynamics, they gonna project that shit to you. And they gonna sit there until they figure it out. And they're not gonna leave until they figure it out, because that's what stubborn energy do. They stay fixated on it until they figure it out. They don't stop. And if it's a Scorpio energy, bless their heart, because it's gonna be, they never stop figuring and trying to figure it out. After they figure it out, they trying to figure out who, they like Daenerys Targaryen out here. They trying to figure out who the corporate of the corporate. They want to go talk to the man upstairs. That's the truth. And when everything gets exposed and someone shows their ass, if they haven't already, a lot of them showed their ass. And when they showed their ass, they was like, okay, I figured it out. I know who the corporate is. And so the energy is about to settle down. The energy is about to settle down. But understand, not everybody is walking away from their situations. They just found out about one situation, and now they got the clarity. They're about to try to approach it from a whole nother angle and find a way to still have the best of both worlds. And that's fair. But they still want to be considered kindred. They still want to be considered kindred spirits. We just alike. So especially if y'all told people, like if spirit had y'all tell people, go out there, live your life, date, and they meet somebody and that person's toxic, they coming to you. And they over there like, you told me to go out there and date and I met a narcissist. That's all, folks. Pack my shit up. I'm out of here. This is too much. And that's what fear will do. Fear will pin everybody against each other, and then there's no clarity. There's no clarity. So you got to go within on these situations. And that's why, so that way, if you know, Spirit, in this season, Spirit saying, this is why we wouldn't give y'all no one to blame. This is why we did not give the collective anyone to blame except yourselves. Because they needed the collective to be aware of who is in control, who's manifesting this. And it's the person, it's what you choose for yourself. You manifesting it. And this brings up like an interesting concept. In the show Lucifer, I think a Metadel says something along the lines of, what if, because all of these are archetypes, right? Archetypes, personality traits, and X, Y, and Z. What if things were, I think he said something along the line like, what if things were like fixed a certain type of way, but the choice was always yours, and what you will or will not do, it was always designed for you to determine if you will or would not do something. He said something along those lines. And because everybody was blaming God for everything that for the good and the bad that they did. And so in this season collectively, God said, y'all not going to be blaming me no more for y'all misfortunes. You're not going to be blaming me for where you at in your lives. No more, God said we had to suffer. No, you chose to do it because you did not fight against it. You didn't get angry. You tried to keep the peace. A lot of y'all, this what the Spirit is saying. Rage has a necessary, it was created for a reason and has a necessary motive. And so a lot of times they be wanting you to just keep the peace, don't say nothing wrong, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. And that creates entitlement, and that creates enablers. You literally are enabling people that need to be checked. Don't want to discipline people that need to be disciplined. Don't want to teach nobody nothing that need to be taught something. And that's kind of like where all the shadow work was at. So a lot of y'all was shadow workers. Y'all had to be. A lot of y'all kindred spirits had to literally mirror, because a lot of these people did not want to interact with their twin flames out here in these streets. So a lot of the kindred spirits had to mirror back to people the shit that they don't like about them damn selves, because they don't want to go out there and interact. They blocking their twin flame. The twin flame energy supposed to be the ones having to practice with y'all. But y'all blocking them, and you don't want to talk to your twin because you don't want to let them teach you nothing. So your kindred spirits had to step in. Your the people, your soul tribe had to step in and trigger you. And how did they trigger you? They told you the truth. And so it's like, fuck, I can't get it. I ran away from my twin flame because I don't want to hear this shit. And then I come to you, you're my kindred spirit, and I want you to tell me I'm doing the right thing. Your kindred spirit telling you, you running away from progress. You running away from growth. You running away from confronting situations that this person's supposed to trigger you with. You don't want to be triggered by this person. So that's just the truth. And that just is what it is. Ouch. So we have this. What is this? The King of Wands. Some of you guys, okay, not all of y'all, but someone here. Okay, I know what it is. So a lot of y'all had dynamics, relationship dynamics, where let's say the person, you know the person so well, and you know what they're capable of, but maybe they have like a third party mother figure that is always rescuing this person or feeding this person negative thoughts about you. And so there was a third party that if you could remove the third party, you felt like somebody would be better. It could be a third party ex, it could be a third party parent, it could be a third party family member. There's something about you just feeling, I feel like what the holdup was you felt like if that equation was removed, someone would have less of a hard time evolving or something like that. They would have a wake-up call. They would have an epiphany. And then you would be able to have the person. You would be able to have this wish fulfillment. But the truth of the matter is, because whoever this third party got their claws or they're in this person's brain embedded so deeply, it's only when you leave. It's only when you're absent. It's only when you're not around. It's only when, like, this person has to hit rock bottom. And so many people prevent this person from hitting rock bottom. And this person may be mad at you because they feel like you want them to hit rock bottom. And I feel like it's not like you want them to hit rock bottom. That's the only way to come back up, is to go to that pain. Like, who are you really mad at? I feel like this person is mad. Like, this was something imprinted on them at a very fragile age in their development. You know, I don't really think that this person is like a waste of material. No. You know? But worrying about if this person is going to be okay doesn't help neither one of you. Rescuing this person doesn't help either one of you. Really, this person is like being used as a puppet. Someone else, some other third party wants this person to do their worst to you. But every time they hurt you, they hurt themselves. And that's what this third party doesn't care. This third party, whoever their mama is, their daddy, their sister, their brother, they lover, whatever it is, this third party, they don't care if it hurts this person. Because if they did care, they wouldn't even use them in that way to begin with, right? But as long as they have this person in their head speaking for them, and they have you trying to speak for them too, they can't hear their own thoughts. And you look no different than the other person trying to control them. You look no different. It's just another person trying to manipulate them, another person trying to control them, another person trying to dictate their life. So the best thing you could do is love them by setting them free. And with you out of the equation, whatever is being said about you to this person, even if they're not talking to this person, they're hardwired where something inside of them happened when they were young, and they're loyal to a fault, and it's at a detriment to themselves, where it doesn't matter what this third party does, they will always run to this person's aid. They will always put this person above anything and everyone. They're loyal to a fault to this person. No matter what you say, no matter what life throws at them, it's like they can't figure out, and that may be the trauma that y'all bonded on, they can't figure out how to stop that. They'll never raise up against that energy. They don't know how, and the only way for them to figure out how is to hit rock bottom and let God talk to them. God has to be the only voice that they can hear in the silence, in the stillness. That's the only place where they're going to be able to override the voice that imprinted on them. That's the only place. You can take this person to therapy, and they're going to override the therapist. That's how rooted this shit is. This could happen when they was 5, between 1 and 8. They fixed them good. Okay, they fixed. This person may act out just to rebel against that voice, that internal dialogue. Yeah, because they have a curse on them. Somebody could have cursed their own kid, like on purpose, to turn them into a weapon of mass destruction, to make someone else a life of living hell. They could have used this person to make their other, especially if this person grew up in a broken home. I feel like if this is a mother, she fixed her child from young to be like unruly and to be broken. Like she broke this child on purpose so that child would be destructive in everyone else's home, especially to like the other parent. That's what it looks like. And so this person has displaced rage. They don't even know why, but it's like a cry from within that they have to confront. They have to go within and meet that angry child, that inner child that is so upset, okay, by the things that they cannot change. And until they do, they will only be able to be with you for what you have. What benefits do you have for them? That's how they were created. That's how they were programmed. This person is on factory settings, and whoever factory fixed this person, they fixed. Period. You may be Woody trying to say, you are a toy. You are a child's play. You may be like Woody out here like, tie him down. Tie her down. Let me turn this factory setting off, put it on free play. This person, no. If you try to touch it, it's designed to literally attack anything that tries to remove it. Nah, just chill. God's like, do you trust me? Do you trust me? Now I need you to go do something with yourself. Go find you some business. Go do something with yourself. That's what God's trying to tell you to do. Mind your business. Mind the business that pays you. You have a lot to do for yourself. You have a lot to work on. Let this person go. Let them be free. And if it's meant to come back around, it will recirculate. 8th house. It will recirculate. If it's meant to. But you gotta let it go. This person, you gotta go out there and collaborate and network with other people outside of this hub right here, outside of this kindred energy. You got to go out. This person got to go out there and meet other people so they can grow, so they're not stuck like Scar, you know? They have to go out there and go work on themselves. And the more that they meet other people and they date other people, they'll see more and more mirrors, and then those relationships will tell them what they need to work on. Those connections, they may not say it with their face, but if they see it 678 times, if it takes on the 700th time that they're like, damn, I have fucking dealt with 700 people, and every last single one of them keeps mirroring back something within me, and I keep hearing the voice, I know that it can't be. It's like this person has to see it that many times. But if you still stand there like, just believe me, trust me, I got you, this person's going to feel like you're doing the same thing that the person that fixed them is doing. And when they see you, they see them. So they can either only be possessive of you and then hate you. They'll give you what you want, but they'll end up hating you. And this person doesn't want to hate you. This person doesn't want to hate you. I think they're letting you go as well. It's a mutual thing. Like, yeah, I wish you the best. Yep, and I feel like, really, to be honest with you, something's going to happen within the next 9 months. Like, this is exactly what somebody else wanted, like a third-party energy. This is exactly what they want. So this person has to get what they want because they've already ran the karmic wheel. They've already made their play. This is like a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But these may be like the top 3 in a zodiac, just as a confirmation. But try not to hold too tightly onto the zodiacs. But pretty much what this is saying is that someone tied this up, bound this person. Okay. And only they can untie themselves. Only they can unbind themselves. And every time you're around this person, it makes a third party energy be afraid, like what the spiritual work they done did on them. The mind fucking they done did on them. And so when you get near, it's like they don't like you getting near this person. And so let them be mad, but you have to keep the peace. They gonna get mad. They gonna get triggered. This person, it's like this other third party energy wants this person to constantly feel disappointed by you, but this third party energy sets this person up every single time to try to use you. Like, they be telling this person to use you. They be giving them thoughts at night and all types of weird shit to like use you and take you for everything you have, and they try to tell them entitlement. It's like, y'all remember in the movie, I think it was Lion King 2, Kiara and Kovu. You remember that? Somebody got somebody in their ear like Kovu's mama and sister. Someone got a sister that does this to them. It don't have to be a mother. It's just someone that it's like loyalty to a fault. This person will always choose their family. And believe it or not, that's real cultural as well. You can have all the makings of what's healthy for someone, but there's some real evil that be walking this earth, and these people is evil. So, justice. This person has to learn the hard way and hit rock bottom. And you have to take your losses, take what you have learned, and go about your business. Go get you some business to do. Okay? All right, let's get your closing message. So when you get you some business, unless if you already have some business, you got shit going on in your life, you got a lot of stuff happening for you, you got businesses here, blah, 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 you got hobbies or whatever, you about to meet somebody. It's gonna be very peaceful. This feels like a new person. I ain't gonna hold you, but you about to meet someone, and I feel like it's gonna start off like kindred spirits, like y'all are your friends. But it looks like this person, how you gonna know it's them? They're not gonna ask you a lot about your past. They're not gonna like be over invested in, so what's the status with your ex? They're not gonna do none of that. Okay. This person may not have no Taurus in their chart at all. So with this situation, you must go within about it. Spirit is saying you got to go within about it. Ninth house, explore. Okay, so you about to be dating, and they want you to expand your horizon. If you go back to school, you're gonna meet this person at the schoolhouse. If you go and teach yourself a skill, cooking class, sewing class, basketball, coaching, you're about to meet this person wherever you go to enhance your life. They're going to be there. There's something that you've always wanted to teach yourself, and you're about to go wherever you need to go to invest in that, and that's where you're going to find this person. That's where this person is waiting for you. This may be a book club, someone that helps you publish something, publishing as well, because YouTube be using publishing. This could be someone on YouTube. Let's say you grieving and you end up going to church. Like, it's okay to watch tarot and still be Christian and stuff. So if you go to church, that person's at the church. It's something about either you're going to take a trip, you're going to seek some legal advice. This could be your lawyer. But these are the areas: teaching yourself a skill, getting higher education, exploring philosophies, trying out different religions. Okay, let's say you like Reiki, you take a Reiki class. Your Reiki instructor. Okay, let's say your Reiki instructor about to be raking it up, and you be throwing it back. Okay, say you traveling, you got a traveling consultant, or you want a travel buddy. Y'all about to be buddy. All right. It's your season for favor. All right. This may be a favor. Maybe somebody may do a favor for you, and they just want you to relax, take some time to yourself. Maybe you're in a dilemma. Okay. I'm hearing Nelly and Kelly. What's that song, Dilemma? How the lyrics go? It just got really light. It's something about this person may be in a colder climate, cooler climate. Feels like they're very light, because it just got really cool all of a sudden. It was hot. It was really hot. But it's really cool. This person's really cool. They're really laid back. They may like to go by the water, by the ocean. Fine. Talk to me, baby. Go on a cruise. You may want to get on a cruise. They're going to be dancing. Your person could be on YouTube and they be dancing and making videos about them dancing on a cruise. They could be in a different race than you. You know what I'm saying? All right. And they may be over there and you be like, wow, I saw that person on YouTube and they be doing TikToks and stuff. And then they over there and you at the pool too. And now y'all pulling. Y'all carpooling. So there's some type of skill, there's some type of hobby, there's some type of talent you want to teach yourself. Keep going. Go there. Find a place nearest you. Your person is waiting for you. Y'all so close, it don't even make no sense. Yep. And because you taking the class, and nobody's gonna bother you because they wouldn't even think, you know. Coaching little, I swear to God, I don't know what channel I did it on, but this came out in another reading. It didn't come out yet. Y'all be surprised. But when you see it, coaching youth little league, something about little league. Spirit been talking about some damn coach. Somebody gonna coach and teach you something, or you gonna coach and teach somebody else something, and it's gonna be damn sure ain't no Leo. Some of y'all Leos trigger you. But it's something about little league. Somebody could be a quantum healer, okay? Maybe you're like, I want to get this shit out of my subconscious, and you go see a quantum healer, and this person gonna lay hands on you. Next thing you know, you come in there once a week to get you a healing session. Hypnotherapy. Got a baseball team full. Ooh, look. Say they gonna make you tap out, okay? I can see it. It's like I can see the silhouette. I can see the energy is so calm. I can't see the face, but I can see just a calming energy. If you've been looking for calm, look at that partner. You got a partner coming. This person is very aware of others. They're very aware of how other people are feeling, which means they're empathic. And this person is looking for a long-term connection, marriage, partnership, the whole nine. And you won't have to find reasons of potential to be with this person, because it says find positive in darkness, and that's in reverse. So you're not going to have to look for good qualities about this person because they're consistent. You're not going to have to make up shit to fill in the gaps for missing behavior and confusing situations. This person's consistent. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at that new love connection. You got that new love. It's that good love. My mouth started to drool a little bit. This person could have a lisp. Or your mouth gonna water when you see this person. It feels like they could be sexy and fine too. Like they look good. Ace of Wands. Shut the front door. I'm telling you. Two of Cups. Are y'all kidding? You don't have to, this person doesn't need you to explain to them your past, because like I said, they're good at reading other people. The Ace of Wands, the attraction is be attractioning. Okay, the chemistry, the sparks firing. But remember, this is saying that you meet this person at a location. Not you said nothing sexy about a list. I'm done. I am so done. That was so not nice. Cause I got a list. I think I do. Or I have a lazy tongue. That was so not nice, okay? Maybe someone got to take a speech therapy class and work on their vocalizers. I'm going to sign up for every class. This person's going to be very honest and transparent with you. They talk very clear. You won't have to wonder with this person. I'm telling you, the strength. Oh, this person may be at a distance. One thing you're going to know about this person, they may not know anything about tarot. They're not into it. Something about they're not into it, or that's not something that they really watch. They don't have no negative feelings about it or anything like that. But they typically like to just be, they got a lot of things going on as far as like, it feels like whatever they do with the whole coaching little league energy, this is pretty much saying that outside of work, they have extracurricular activities. So they don't really have a lot of time to sit down and watch TV anyway, The Queen of Pentacles. Oh man, this person's not toxic and they don't need your money. Whatever it is that you have of value, resources, money, how you gonna know it's them? They don't need to go half with you on shit. They don't need your resources at all. With this person, you don't even have to work if you don't want to. Yeah, you don't have to be this hyper independent person. They got enough for the both of y'all. Like they good. They don't need you. They don't need you to they don't need you in that capacity. But they're not egotistical where they're like constantly validating themselves with how much money they have. No, they do well for themselves. It's very mature. When I get kindred spirits, these are people that are like very mature. Y'all may not do the same activities or have the same belief systems, but they're non-confrontational. It's very peaceful. And they're patient. This isn't someone that's going to be like, I text you at 6 o'clock and you didn't text me back till 6 o'clock in the morning. What was that all about? They're not clingy. They're not clingy at all. They're not guarded. If you're having a bad day, this person just wants to figure out how to help you solve your problems. They're solution based. You know, if you in your feelings or you having a bad day, this person doesn't make it about them. And that's going to be so refreshing because I feel like a lot of y'all dealt with people that be in their feelings when you in your feelings. And then you forget what you even, it's a way for them to manipulate you and make you stop even remembering the point that you were trying to make because they make it about them. This person's not going to mind fuck you like that. Nah. So you can stop glitching. Okay, closing message. Because this person is, it's nice. It's really nice. They take initiative. Love affair. Hold on. Maybe it may start off sexual. Maybe it may start off sexual. Don't take it there. Okay? Dirty little secret. Sex fix down low. Now, I knew I shouldn't have pulled that damn card. But it came out for a reason. And we have thrills and we have mask. This is saying two things. Okay? This is saying two things. You may be suspicious of this person because they're so calm. So if you know that you are someone that overthinks situations, okay, you may feel like they're too good to be true. That's what it's saying. Especially if it starts off strictly sexual. This person may make you feel, what's that word when a person makes you feel so safe that you wonder if they're going to mess up one day? That's what I'm getting. It's kind of like that energy where it's like this person, it's like you're sometimes when you come out of toxic relationships and you're used to people kind of like constantly chasing you and pursuing you, you know what they're always up to and they're always trying to know what you're up to. And if you get with a connection that's mature and they don't have to do all of that, you may wonder, like, is this person playing you or is this person like they don't miss you? And I feel like it's just the toxins releasing out your body. You know, that's what I feel like. Because I feel like this person, they got the wand, so that know what that means. All y'all that like to fall in love quick, You may end up being the jealous type. But I don't think this person's going to mind. They're not going to mind. They're going to treat you. Oh my God, you got deserving. I'm done with this person's energy. Yeah. Have courage to ask for help and ask for and accept help. This person's going to be solving your problems, solutions, and you have deservingness. You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus on your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. I'm telling you, you're going to wonder if you're making the same toxic situation or making the same mistakes of like repeating a cycle where a connection starts off passionate, or like if you're extremely attracted to this person, you may feel like, damn, this person know they look good, they know they're attractive, but they're not giving me. Maybe with the tarot card, the tarot in reverse, this person's not telling you, over telling you, but they are helping you. They definitely are helping you with the Ten of Pentacles. So that's it. That's all. Love you guys. Gotta enjoy the ride to hell. You are hilarious. Mm-hmm. All right. Love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. Good night, y'all.